Have you ever said a prayer? I remember being so excited when I realised that prayer wasn't about the sometimes long, difficult to understand things that we said in church, but actually about connecting with God, about engaging in a conversation with the God who created the world. There isn't just one way to pray, or even a right way. Prayer is just like a chat between you and God. Some people find it helpful to do sitting quietly, while others find it easier to do while going for a walk. It really is just like having a chat to your best friend. And as we connect with God in this way, we start to realise that maybe with His guidance and help, we can actually help answer some of the prayers we might say. It's like talking to God and listening to Him, so we can know what matters to Him at the same time as telling Him what matters to us. I thought I'd share with you today a couple of fun ways to try praying. I'm sure you can think of others you could do at home as well. If you have a pipe cleaner, then you could try this. If you have some beads, you could use those, or failing that, some circular cereal like these little hoops here. And as you thread your beads or your cereal onto the pipe cleaner, you could think about different things that you might like to say to God. Some of those things might be things you'd like to say thank you for, maybe things that have happened this week, something nice that you've done, or people that are special to you. And some of those rings or beads might represent things you want to say sorry for, things where we know we haven't quite done or thought or said what we should have done. And then you can think about the things you might like to ask God about or tell Him about. Maybe there's something that you'd really like His help with, or a situation where you'd really like Him to intervene. When you finish putting them on, if you've used beads, you might like to keep it and think of the different things that the beads represent. And if you've used cereal hoops, then you might like to eat them, and as you bite them off the pipe cleaner, then you can think about what they stood for and think about God taking those prayers from you. You could also make a paper plane. I'm sure all of you are probably much better at doing this than I am, and have designs that will probably go faster and further than anything that I can make. If you make a paper plane, and there are lots of designs online I found, you can then take some colours and some pens, and you can draw on your plane some of the things that you might like to thank God for, some of the things you might like to ask Him, or some of the things you might like to talk to Him about. And then when you've done with decorating your plane, you can fly it away and think about all those prayers going to God and Him holding on to them and to you. Many people find that drawing our prayers can be a helpful thing to do. Doodling as we think about the things we might want to say thank you for, or sorry, or to ask God help with, can help us reflect on what He might be asking us to do too. No matter how we choose to talk to God, I believe He always listens. He doesn't wave a magic wand, and He doesn't always give us the answers that we would like Him to. But He does hear us when we pray. I do believe that He loves us, that He cares for us, and that He's interested in even the tiniest aspects of our lives. And He loves it when we seek to connect with Him wherever we are and however we choose to do it. Maybe try some of those things this week and let us know how you get on. I hope you have a good week, whether you're still at home or whether you're back at school some of the time. Please remember, if there's anything we can do to support you or anyone you know at this time, then please do get in touch.